And we have Naren Kokaji also, who is the Vice President of Indic Systems. He's serving President of Goshala now, and we welcome them. Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning to everybody. Thank you for the opportunity for speaking to this nice audience this morning. My namaskarams to all of you and to Lord Krishna who is in your hearts listening to my prayer. Today we are able to gather here in this land thousands of miles away from India because of people like Swami Vivekananda, who has come here in 1893 and spoke in the Parliament of World Religions in 1893 September.
1896.
At the same time, at that time, there was Swamiji's going out of country is not allowed. They are prohibited. And if they go out of country, then they are taken out of their position. The Swamiji fought against that, and he came and spoke, and he gave us an identity as Hindus. And today we are here, we are able to speak freely about Hinduism, and people know about us only because of people like him, Mahatma Gandhi, and Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who have established our identity here. Otherwise, we were just slaves. I mean, look at 1893, it's a peak of the British Empire. We were just slaves in a country where our religion, our way of life, everything was put down. And people like Swami Vivekananda is our light that we can follow. We can take their, we have to take their direction, and we have to tell everybody about our way of life. I mean, many of you must have seen Lord Krishna's picture with Arjuna in the chariot field. I have it in my home. I'm sure some of you have it in your homes too. It is talking about a war. It's not talking about food. It's not talking about anything else, but it is talking about a war. And that is a war of Dharma against Adharma. And it is so important. And we keep it in our home to remind us about the war that we face every day. Believe it or not, we are all facing that war. We face this war from our other countries, like there is a war going on in Afghanistan, one is going in Iraq, there is in Syria, Egypt. War is going between countries. War is going within society also. Every day we have to fight for things, and war is going in our families too. Nobody in our family agrees to everything that we say, we have to fight for it. And we also go through this internal struggle every single day when we are given with choices. Dharma versus Adharma, we have to fight for it. And that is the nature of, or that's the duty of all of us to fight for it. And if you see, I mean, the importance of Dharma is so much that it is, you will see it everywhere. I mean, some of you must have gone to Tirupati, and there you can't miss this sign that is there in almost every lamp post that has a symbol of Om in between. And there's a text around it that says, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. That means if you protect Dharma, Dharma will protect you. In other words, it's also saying, to be protected, we have to protect Dharma. We cannot just sit around and then expect somebody to protect us. We have to protect Dharma, and we have to protect our values. Then only we get protection. And it is so important for Lord Sri Krishna. When he came, he mentioned several times in Bhagavad Gita that he is going to take incarnations again and again to protect Dharma. He's not coming here to establish organization, he's not coming here to enjoy, but he is coming here mainly for Dharma Samsthapanardhaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So he's coming here to establish duties of Dharma, which include Satya, Ahimsa, Brahmacharya, Saucha, like that. But if you take the first two of those, Satya and Ahimsa, those are so important. And for us, most of you here are from India, and we have to recognize the value of Satya and Ahimsa. We know that our independence is only because of those two principles. Gandhi did not take a rifle, he did not take a machine gun, he didn't build an atom bomb to defeat the British Empire. He used Satya and Ahimsa. So that is the importance of ahimsa or kindness, which Gandhi has used it to become the most powerful person on the planet. There was support for him for 400 million Indians supported him. How many people can I get support from? Maybe zero. Even my wife won't support me sometimes. But Gandhi could garner the support of 400 million people only because of Satya and Ahimsa, nothing else. And guess what? Those are the Dharma's principles that if we follow, we get empowered. We can do pretty much anything like Gandhi did. And also coming to the importance of Dharma, when Mahabharata war is over, it was then the turn of Parikshit Maharaj to take care of Dharma going forward. And Parikshit is such a very special person who was given that responsibility. And at the same time, if you think about Parikshit, he was actually saved by Krishna at the end of Mahabharata. When Dronacharya's son Ashwadhama, he shoots Brahmastra against Parikshit's mom, Uttara. He is still in the womb of Uttara. Krishna himself stopped the power of Brahmastra. He absorbed the power of Brahmastra only to save Parikshit so he can protect Dharma. And when Parikshit Maharaj was going in his kingdom, one day he found Kalipurusha, who is a personification of our modern age, or what we call this advanced age. What he was doing was he was actually torturing a cow. And Parikshit was immediately took his sword out and he was ready to kill him. So that is the case. So if that is such a heinous crime to torture a cow, and Parikshit Maharaj was immediately trying to kill that person to protect Dharma. And it is all of our duty to protect Dharma, and today, unfortunately, there is so much violence against cows that's going on. And we as human beings, we think we are higher, right? We think we are higher than insects. We think we are higher than animals. We think we are higher than birds because we think we have knowledge. And our scriptures have said, Durlabham Manusham Janmam. It's not easy. We are here today after many lives and many millions of lives. We are here as human beings. And it is our duty to protect Dharma. And today I am very fortunate to have Mr. Pankaj Prabhu. He is the chief architect at Intel. He is going to give us some details of the Goshala program which we are trying to do about protecting cows.
Jai Goshala.
Prabhu, I would like to give you a quick background and history about Goshala. Given all what's happening in the society about cow slaughtering and so on, Goshala was incorporated in Arizona 3 years ago, and the goal was to protect cows from the slaughterhouse and give them an environment where they can live naturally and they have a place. And we have currently 2 cows and 2 calves, and we are located in Santa Ana Valley. The goal is we want to protect these calf and cow for their lifetime. This is our more near-term goal, but the long-term goal where we are looking in terms of having a place where we could have a small house as well as a farmland where those cows, we can graze them naturally. At the same time, we want to raise awareness in the society. We want to bring the society member together for a good cause. We achieved important milestone when we got recently, around I would say 6 months ago, a 501c3 tax exemption status. Now we have more people, they are coming forward in order to help us in order to protect these cows. Also through various programs where we go, we advertise about Goshala. At the same time, we participate, we bring the awareness in the society about the importance of cow in the human society. As Satya Prabhu mentioned about Krishna, he loved cow. As a supreme personality of Godhead, he clearly passed the message to the human society that cow should be protected. And this is our moral duty and responsibility in order to protect the cows. We want to create in future, we plan to create much more awareness through media house where we can create or distribute different type of digital contents to show the society how they can help us in the protection of the cows. The other aspect is in terms of we want to have a Goshala ashram where people they can come and live in Goshala in order to experience what it means in a natural living versus living in an artificial world. So we have much more planned, but definitely we need the community support. And our goal and mission is to bring the society together in order to protect the cows from the slaughterhouse and where they can live happily and naturally. I would like to have Satya Prabhu give some additional detail in terms of how many diseases when people they are eating beef and when they are eating meat, how many diseases they get while eating those. And there is a saying, I guess, but we have on the back of our t-shirt, if the slaughterhouses they have glass walls, then everyone should be vegetarian. So I would like Satya Prabhu to have some more detail in terms of what's the benefit to be a vegetarian and how cow is important, a key role in the human society.
Thank you, Prabhu. So we'll keep it quick. But the point we're trying to make is today a lot of cows are slaughtered. The way they are treated is very bad. And when a new baby cow is born or a calf is born, if it's a female, slightly lucky, maybe not so much. But if it is a male, they keep them for a few days or few weeks and then they take them to slaughterhouse to make a special meal called veal. I cannot imagine how they can kill a baby like that to get this special meal which is soft and tender. Can you imagine people using those words to describe meat of a small animal? That's what they're doing. And then if it is a female cow, it is kept in kind of a very small area, not even this stage, maybe the physical dimensions of the cow, and they connect machines to it to milk that cow. They impregnate the cow so many times, milk the cow, and they are giving so many hormones and chemicals to these cows that we won't know. We are all experiments of this in the future. In few years, I mean, already we are seeing the effects of it, the diseases, the cancer, the heart disease, all of these are coming up. Most of the old people cannot eat meat. Why? Because it is not right food. But these industries are promoting it so much. They use carbon dioxide, there is ammonia to make the meat look good. But it is bad for us. And we don't know the effects of these until our future generations. We may not know. And I have recently seen a TV news that this company in Ohio was so proud that they come up with a new food for cows. And it is insects. They found these insects from either South Africa or South American jungles, and that can produce in millions very quickly. So they create this they create this farm houses where they are growing them by millions by creating these ideal conditions, and all those insects are put in a pile, and then they are crushed, and then they are ground, and they are made with the different tastes, so the cows cannot tell the difference, and they are feeding that to cow, and they are so proud that it is protein rich. And guess what? I mean, human physiology is pretty complex. We inherit a lot of diseases from our parents, right? Genetically, we can get diabetes, and guess what we are getting from those insects? We won't know. In 10-20 years, those real forms may come up. But I am thinking nobody is from Ohio, right, in this. So we are lucky being in Arizona. We are not brain dead like that. But guess what? If we don't act, they are going to apply for an FDA approval for the entire country. So all the cows in the entire country are going to eat those insects, and we are going to be forced to drink that milk. And it is so sad to see that these industries are kind of controlling what we eat and what we do. And they don't want us to see. I mean, Pankaj Prabhu was mentioning, if we see what is inside a slaughterhouse, nobody will eat meat. That I can guarantee. But they are protecting it so much so that we stay dumb, we play to their tunes, and we will just give them money. So that is the purpose of the Goshala. We want to raise awareness in the society that we eat healthy food, we take care of our kids, we take care of the future generations. And fortunately, most of you in this room here now are definitely smarter than that, so you're spending your time to find out more about these things. Thank you so much, we really appreciate. We should not allow these things to happen. We should not accept this as our way of our life. We know we have a better way of life, and in this country we have freedom. That's the first thing that we all claim that we have. But unfortunately, freedom is not free. We have to express how we want to live. We have to express our way of life, and if others are willing to follow, that is great. If they don't want to, that is fine too. But we should not give our way of life as Sanatan Dharma that was given to us for thousands of years. There are so many good things. We have to tell everybody in the society, and I'm sure we will get a lot of support. A lot of intelligent people, if they see the slaughterhouses, they will stop eating meat. If they see how the milk is produced, they will stop doing that. This is a humble beginning for us. We have a small farm, and we want your support. And we are in a booth over there. It says Goshala. We have a small banner. Please come and visit us. I want Pankaj Prabhu to just give a closing points for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Satya Prabhu. So from Goshala side, we organize many programs where people they can go and visit Goshala. We have various field trips where we want not only for us but also our kids where they do have opportunity to connect to the cows as well as the calf. When they see the calf running around in the grassland, the feeling, the attachment that they get is so amazing. But we do time to time, we have organized various programs through Goshala Food for Life, where we go and feed hungry people at different centers. We have done multiple times in Phoenix, and there are plenty of volunteer opportunity where people, they could be as a Gorakshak, as a part of helping volunteer in order to passing and spreading the message about cow protection. At the same time, there are opportunities where you could be a donor for a cow, you can feed a cow for a month, you can take a cow for their medicine, for their 1 year is as little as like $21 just to feed a cow for a day, for a month. So we want, we appeal to the society that come forward, help us, we volunteer and help us to protect the cow from the slaughterhouse. They have right to live and they are God creature. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, we will take the question. I know we might be out of time at this point of time, so we will definitely take the questions if people have. Go ahead.
I don't have a question, but I wanted to request you if you can write down his name is Dr. Todd Wyatt, Toddwi,
Todd Wyatt.
Okay. He's a professor in Nebraska, and he got a lot of grant from NIH to find out, because what happens is when you make alcohol out of corn, the remnant which comes out is very big, so it is very expensive to dry it. So they are feeding that weight corn mass to the cow, which contains almost 10+% of alcohol. And now that has been fed to hundreds and thousands of cows. Now they are identifying that the cows have a very specific liver diseases which are now getting transplanted to the human beings, and they are facing problems. So they are covering up, but it's a matter of time that all these things will come up, and then there will be a lot of new research papers are published in that area. It might be a good resource for you to add.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the information. Definitely. We have a booth over there. Please visit us at our booth, and we have flyers about Goshala. We have website what we do about in Goshala, and we have a lot of volunteer people. They are coming forward to help us for this good cause.
Any other questions?
What is the meaning of the word Goshala?
It's a Sanskrit word. Go mean cow, and Shala mean is a shelter place. So this is a Goshala mean is a shelter place for cow where they can live naturally.
What products do we get out of a cow?
The main product what we get out of cow, there are so many products. The key is the milk. You get the natural milk. Through milk you can create so many varieties of food, yogurt, ghee, and curd, and so many other things. And the key part is from Goshala, our future plan is also to promote ahimsa milk, which the cow, they are grazing the natural grass and the milk product, and we want to have a facility where we can bottle those natural milk and we distribute that milk to the society.
What about urine and cow dung?
Definitely, urine and cow dung is being used for many purposes in the medicine as well as for various sanskaram as well as puja, but we do as per Hindu religion.
You have any idea how many cows are killed in America every day?
It's hundreds and thousands. You won't even believe how many cows they are going through slaughterhouse per day.
Thank you very much.
If there is no question, thank you very much. Please visit us, our booth at Goshala. Once again, thanks.
Jai Go Mata.